The goal in my job?
We're doing a segment called Untold Atlanta. Untold Atlanta. Untold Atlanta.
Reach the most people with the most meaningful stories.
And we're talking to 100 Atlantans, 100 Atlantans in 2 days.
Wow.
But we'll never find those stories if we don't listen.
So we decided to do the one thing we never seem to do enough. Ask.
And we did. Ask 100 Metro Atlantans one question.
What are the stories we're not telling? What are the stories that we're not telling?
What stories you aren't telling?
Stories that aren't being told.
We went all over, from Atlanta to Alpharetta, from McDonough to Marietta, from a gas station in Woodstock.
What are the stories we're not telling?
To a MARTA station in the West End.
Tell the stories that aren't being told enough.
But before we could get to that, we got a lot of this.
Do you watch local news?
I'm not a huge fan of local news.
A lot of times you become depressed.
The news is always something bad.
Just
Oh.
If I look at news, it's over spoiled moments.
We more read it.
They get all the news on Instagram.
You just picked up my phone.
I'm just trying to help you get your 100.
No.
Huh. We knew we were asking the right question when we got so many different answers. Those who live in Atlanta want us to dive into Atlanta.
Just the culture itself.
Regentrification.
Apartment buildings and condos just popping up everywhere.
Those who live outside the city want our spotlight to reflect that.
Being in Forsyth County, we are never mentioned.
We have a lot going on. We tend to think Cobb County is all one type of person, and we're not.
And many
The road.
Public service announcements.
gave specific
The startup scene.
Turner Field.
Private schools.
and wide-ranging
Faith community.
Immigration.
topics that affect us all. But the advice typically wasn't do more, but go deeper,
More in-depth.
Maybe you could do a segment called Deeper Dive.
particularly on those issues that have long influenced our region.
Race relations in Georgia, period.
Discrimination.
In-depth news of homelessness.
I still see a lot of people on the streets that I'd, like to help find a home.
We hear you. When you shake hands with 100 people,
Thank you so much.
you see firsthand the unique details in each.
I was born and raised here.
Been here for about 5 years.
I'm 26 years old.
And I'm 82 years old.
And how their experiences, their hometown, their past and present
I'm an artist.
friends in healthcare, small business owners, single parents.
all play a role in what they value.
More senior things.
College pieces, I guess.
The crime.
Just the simple things,
But through each individual, one theme became universal.
More happy.
Positive.
More positivity.
More uplifting.
There was a happier segment.
Where's all the good stories at?
Most Metro Atlantans take pride in where they live
People are helping one another.
and want to feel more connected to their cities,
Make people feel more like they're a part of the city.
That's all you really want to know is that you matter.
to their communities,
Normal people telling their stories.
We wouldn't hear about it unless somebody goes out and actually finds the news.
and to the people all around them, bringing change, culture, and kindness.
Local heroes. Local heroes would be a cool thing.
Everyday people showing kindness to other people.
Feeding the homeless.
Back to kids. Take the good and the bad, but you always could put a little more good than bad.
And what can we do?
I really play a big part in bringing people together.
But you coming into the community and just asking people.
How can you help with that? Yeah. Just be a voice.
So we will. This segment will aim to expand perspectives, go deeper on the big issues, and always remember to bring hope and heart.
A lot to be hopeful for.
I think people like stories. We need a lot more good news.
I would take a flyer on that.
You're actually number 100.
Really?
You could sum up what you think people want to see more of. What would it be?
Happiness.